night. We've covered everything. We've covered everything there. I'm live on the Dixie Belle YouTube channel. I'm Connie. I'm a furniture painter. I'm also one of your Dixie Belle brand ambassadors. And I am going to be doing a Christmassy themed live today. So I'm live here every Tuesday at this time, which is 2 o'clock my time, 9 a.m. EST. Also, what is going on? It's been raining here today, so hot mess express as usual. So I say I'm here live every Tuesday. However, I am going to be taking a break from live videos, mainly because we're having some building work done, and it's starting tomorrow. So we have been waiting for months and months and months for planning permission for a little extension downstairs, which is going to give us an extra bedroom, which means our kids can have a bedroom each. I mean, talk about treating them for Christmas. So because it's going to be quite disruptive, and obviously there's going to be quite a lot of noise going on, this wall behind me has actually got to be taken down, completely taken down, because behind this false wall is a big old window that looks like this. I boarded it up and put a false wall there so I could work and stage. But that whole entire wall and window has got to be taken down, and then a new wall is going to be built in its place, because my bedroom is actually going to be next door here eventually. I say eventually, in a couple of months it'll hopefully be done. So long story short, I have spoken to Dixie Belle, and I'm going to be taking a break from live videos whilst that building work is going on, because like I say, it is going to be super loud. It's going to be very disruptive. As you've noticed, I haven't been entirely consistent with my lives over the last few weeks, and it's just because there's been so much going on and the building work hasn't even started yet. So I just think it's sensible for me to take a break for a couple of months until the building work is done, or the worst of the building work is done anyway, and then hopefully I can come back and there'll be no background noises, disruptions, issues with Wi-Fi. The whole of the electrics needs to be shut off, because the electrics come into the house over there. So there's going to be all types of things going on, power on and off and all the things. Obviously I can work in between that, because you know I can still film and edit videos, and I can, worst case scenario, go into my kitchen and do a little bit in there. But lives are just going to be really difficult to kind of negotiate in between noise and all those kind of things. So this is going to be my last live for a while. I'll let you know when I come back on. I don't know how long it's going to be. Like I say, the building work starts tomorrow, because we literally got planning permission last week. We applied for planning permission in September. Well, no, we didn't. But anyway, very, very long story. But that's basically what's happening. So you won't see me here for a while. Thank you, Donna. It's been a long time coming. Believe you me, we have been trying to get something, because we've only got a little 2-bed cottage. So obviously, as you can imagine, with 2 kids, they want their own space. The plan was to always go in the loft and have a big loft bedroom space upstairs for us, and then the kids could have a bedroom each. The loft was a no-go. That's why there was a massive delay. So I never wanted a bedroom downstairs, never ever been a fan of having a bedroom downstairs, but the kids are old enough now, and also Andy has bribed me into the bedroom downstairs by promising me, and this is going documenting now on film, he's promised me windows leading out onto like a little decking area that's going to obviously be, you know, just kind of straight out of our bedroom. Big windows, which will be lovely in the summer, not so nice in the winter. Big windows leading out onto like a decked area. That's why a few weeks ago, when I was kind of looking at Pinterest for ideas and stuff, like I've had to change my mindset because I don't like downstairs bedrooms, just not personally for me. Andy loves this idea. He absolutely loves this idea. I'm not a fan. But when I was looking, I saw an outdoor bath and I put it on my Facebook page just to see what people thought. I personally love the idea. So yeah, I might have an outdoor bath on the decking. I mean, I don't know why, because there's probably going to be a window of about 2 weeks in the summer where I can use it. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Hello everybody. Hello, thanks for joining me. And yeah, we'll have heating in there. It'll be a proper building, a proper room, proper roof. It's not just going to be kind of tagged on, which is why we've had to get planning permission. And as you know, things like that take time. So we've been just sitting here waiting, trying to get everything else sorted. Well, that has all been going on in the background. So that's why I'm going to be taking a break. Today, it's going to be non-furniture related, but still paint related. So at this time of year, and I'm speaking for myself here as well, I know that it's super tough to get big projects done because there's so much going on. There's friends and family to see, there's things to do, gifts to buy, places to go, people to go and, you know, see, and all those kind of things. I think this time of year is so busy. It just always feels like an insane rush. But if you still want to scratch the itch and do a little bit of crafty things, I've got an idea, right? This literally came to me when I was standing in the post office queue yesterday. I hate buying gift wrap. I hate buying cards. I hate buying gift tags because it's expensive and people just throw them away. It literally gets opened, scrunched up and thrown away. Not to mention most of the kind of plasticky, foily stuff, like the metallic-y stuff, really bad for the environment because it's plasticky. Not good. So here's my idea, right? This is what I'm doing. This was in the post office yesterday. This is a massive roll of brown paper. This was £2.99 and there is a serious amount of paper on this roll. £2.99. Absolutely cheap as chips, and it's absolutely huge. They did have a smaller roll, but I thought go hard or go home. I've got a lot of presents to wrap, so I thought this would probably do me. Sorry Tracy, I'm sad as well, but sometimes I think it's wise to have a break from stuff as well, because I'm going to get stressed out. And I don't do stressed out very well. If I'm stressed out because I can hear noise and I'm not delivering the best live that I can, I'm going to feel like I'm not doing my job properly, or I'm not going to be enjoying myself as well. So it's going to stress me out. It's already stressing me out and they haven't even started building yet. I know it's going to stress me out. So I'll be back. Don't worry. If I can jump on my own Facebook page as a random live here and there, I will absolutely do it. But I can't promise there's going to be any kind of regular lives. Yeah, Stephanie, I'm sure there's people out there that have done this. I've seen it on Pinterest. I've seen other people do it. I've never done it because I've never got my act together soon enough for Christmas. But the building work that's going on is going to force me to do smaller projects that are maybe not in my workshop. Like I say, this wall behind me is completely being taken down. So for a while, I'm not going to be able to stage furniture. I'm going to have to kind of work around that. I'm going to have to do a few things. So this year, I'm going to get my act together and I'm going to do some smaller bits and bobs. This is also something that you can do with kids. It also, like I say, scratches that itch if you can't do bigger pieces because of the weather, the temperature, how busy you are, lighting, whatever. This is really good. I've had the best morning this morning, just figuring out designs and things that you can do. You have to think outside the box. So there's some things that you can do. Of course, I will keep you updated on building progress. If you follow me on social media, make sure you watch my stories, because that's where the real life, like real time, real life stuff happens, if you know what I mean. Like I'll document it there and then. But I'm going to be taking some pictures of it as it goes. So maybe I might share like a little reel or something, or a video or something. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be things that go wrong as well, because there always is with building things, isn't there? But anyway, we're super excited to be able to give the kids their own bedroom, and no one's more excited than the kids, believe you me. So yeah, that's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anyway, back to the paper. So plain brown paper kind of looks a little bit nah. I mean, people use this as it is. I have used it before as it is. We've got a girl and a boy. They have friends that are usually girls and boys as well, and buying gift wrap for each kind of, you know, girl and boy. This is unisex is what I'm trying to say. It's unisex. It's brown. You don't just have to customize this for Christmas. You could also customize this for birthdays and any other celebration that you've got going on. You just have to think outside the box. So this is one I gift wrapped myself earlier. Here's one I made earlier. You might get that reference if you're in the UK and used to watch Blue Peter. Was it Blue Peter? Here's one I made earlier. Was it? I don't know. Anyway, we want to add a room to our house also. Yeah, this is phase 1 as well. This is phase 1. So we've just applied for, like I said, this planning permission, and we've got it accepted for the extension, the spare room. It's not a spare room, our bedroom, and there's also going to be the porch, which I hate. I hate my porch. Is it possible to hate something like a porch? But I do. I absolutely hate this porch. Honestly, it's no bigger than a cardboard box. There's absolutely no point to it whatsoever. That's my present on the floor. It's a good job it was only an empty box. The previous owners built the porch at the same time as they built this conservatory or sunroom. And they're very, very poorly done. Very poorly done. The porch is tiny. We're outdoorsy, so we have boots, coats, wellies, all the rest of it. They don't all fit in the porch. You literally cannot swing a cat in there. I haven't got a cat to swing, but I would imagine that there would be no room. So we've also got planning permission to take the porch down and to put a big porch on the front, which is going to add loads of storage space for all our rubbish. Phase 2. Hear me out. Phase 2, which is going to be in a couple of years. We're definitely not going to be doing it now, but, you know, we've got to think ahead. Phase 2, we're going to take this room down and extend the kitchen out. Same kind of boundary, but just better quality. So this will be one whole big room. And then we're going to build above the room that we're building here. So we're going to go higher. We're going to go above it. Then that can be a 3rd bedroom, 3 bedrooms upstairs. Then the bedroom that was down here on the ground floor can be my new workshop. So that's phase 2. That's a pipe dream. That's a little way off, but that's what we're planning, hopefully. So we'll see. Andy's got to put some overtime in for that, and I've got to sell a few more pieces of furniture before that happens. It's going to say the permits take longer than the building does. Yeah, it is insane. It's actually insane. Our architect told us 6 weeks. Big fat lie. Liar. It was not. It was not 6 weeks. Our builder was he was expecting to start work at the end of October. That's been and gone quite a way. So yeah, it's just been one of them things. Anyway, I can sit here rattling all day about. That's why I've been quieter than usual. That's why I've been struggling to do consistent lives, just because there's been so much going on in the background, and I never ever like sharing something until something's concrete, because I never want to jinx myself. Call me superstitious, but I never want to be like, yeah, we're having some building work done and then we didn't get planning permission. So I haven't really said too much about it, just because I just really did not want to jinx this happening, because we've had such insanely bad luck so far with this kind of extra bedroom. So I didn't want to risk it any further. Anyway, back to the gift wrap. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is an empty box. I wrapped it up so I could look posh. My wrapping skills are terrible, absolutely terrible. But my customizing wrapping paper skills are not. And I am thoroughly enjoying myself. I've got a little workstation in there on the kitchen table, which I'm not doing my live in there today because the door's bound to go or something's bound to happen, noise or whatever. So I'm in here. But I'm going to show you what I did. This is so easy. This is not meant to be a Christmas tree, but it kind of looks like that kind of Christmassy kind of pine cone kind of thing going on. Also, gift tags. You can buy plain brown gift tags and customize them, and you will save a fortune. You will save an absolute fortune doing it this way. I'm excited. I'm excited to never have to buy gift wrap ever again. I'm just going to go to the post office, buy my brown paper, and choose a design and make my own. So this is also a really good way of using up any little dribs and drabs of paint that you might have, any more unusual colours that you thought you'd use or you've used on a project and you're never going to use again. Use it up. Also, if you've got any paint that's kind of gone a little bit thick, perfect. Use it up on this. It's gift wrap. It doesn't have to be perfect. It definitely doesn't. Also, it's Christmas. Christmas things are meant to be a little bit, dare I say, not tacky, but you know what I mean. They're meant to be a little bit kind of like, yeah, we did it ourselves, we made our own gift wrap, that kind of vibe. Like, I don't mind a bit of tacky decorations all day long. We've got no theme in this house. It is mishmash. It's things that the kids have picked up over the years, and it just comes together, and it is what it is. But that's Christmas, isn't it? That's Christmas. So there are a few things that you can buy. Now, this is out of stock on the Dixie Belle website, but it is in stock at some retailers. So some retailers will still have this in stock. If you are not somebody that wants to create your own pattern like this, if you don't have much imagination, that's fine. Not everybody does. Then you can buy holiday stencils. So, like I say, these are sold out online. It comes as one huge sheet, but then it's perforated, so you can rip it into quarters, and you've got 4 different designs. So that's like a really cute folk arty kind of tree. You've got one here with different style trees. Whoa, she's a bendy one. Whoop, whoop, there we go. That one with baubles, and your classic snowflake. So you can put those on wrapping paper, and you can just stencil away to your heart's delight. The reason this has got paint on it, that one, is because I tested that design out with gilding wax. Yes, gilding wax. If you are not a stenciler, try gilding wax, because it's thick. It's like a paste. It's not even a paste. It's thicker than a paste. It is not runny at all. Because of the consistency, it's perfect for stencils. So you don't get any running or bleed through. So that is the bronze gilding wax over brown paper. How classy does that look? Also, you can use paint. You can. But I'm just showing you that you can use gilding wax. It just catches the light. If there is actually any light here at all today, it's not a great day for weather-wise. So the thing that I did on here, some of you might recognise that design. A while ago, made my own furniture stamp. This is a kit that I bought, a lino kit. And basically you draw out your design and carve away the negative space. So it's like the opposite of a stencil. So obviously the stencil, you apply the paint through the negative space. This one, you apply the paint on the raised area and stamp it down. So it's just making your own stamp. You can buy that kit and you could make your own snowflakes, Christmas trees, snowmen, whatever. Or you could just do it the old-fashioned way and make yourself a potato stamp. Now, that star is definitely not symmetrical. I'm not a star person. I mean, I can't draw stars or cut them out of potatoes, by what I mean by that. But I tested it. I tested it on a bit of paper, and it doesn't look terrible. I mean, this gift wrap's going to be ripped open and thrown away, so it doesn't look terrible. It's passable. It's absolutely passable. And if you can't be bothered to carve out a lino kit, or carve out a potato, just look for stuff around your house that you can make shapes with. It doesn't even have to be Christmas themed. You could just use Christmas colours, for example. So that, I mean, it's a snowman, but it was made that by the simplest things. It was literally made with a lid from an aerosol, and the head, which I needed obviously to be slightly smaller, was the end of a roller sleeve. I literally just dabbed it in white paint and dabbed it on. You don't have to do, like I say, you don't have to do Christmassy themed things. You could just literally do some mark making. You could use leaves to apply the paint over the top of the paper. There's absolutely loads and loads of different stuff. So, like I say, I haven't got a massive amount that I'm going to show you today because it's just been chaos. But I thought I'd just come on and show you all the different things that I've been doing with gift wrap. So that gift wrap there, that colour is evergreen, and it kind of does look a bit Christmassy, even though it wasn't ever intended to look like a Christmas kind of shape or anything. It kind of does. It looks like that, like a pine cone or something. It's not a Christmas tree, but you know what I mean. It looks a bit like that kind of shape. So there's absolutely loads and loads of stuff you can do. Different stuff you can do. Loads of little, like, things around your house. I've seen people do it, like, with cork ends. It does look like a tree. It does look like a tree, especially because it's in green. It didn't look like a tree on the furniture that I did it on. It looked nothing like a tree, but because it's obviously on gift wrap, it's Christmas, it kind of looks like a tree. It does. So there's loads of stuff, absolutely loads of stuff. You could literally just do some shapes. It doesn't have to be Christmas themed. It could be super easy. Or like I say, if you lack imagination or you don't have time to sit cutting out potato shapes, because it does actually take quite a while to cut those potato shapes out. I mean, I've had an absolute blast this morning doing it, but not everyone's got the time. You can go and get your kind of, and these will last forever. These, you look at your stencils, you can reuse these every single year to make your own gift wrap. And just because you've done it once, it doesn't mean you can't do it again. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. So one year you could do white snowflakes. Next year you could do silver snowflakes. You can change it up. You can also, like I say, get the gift tags like this, so it all matches. The design doesn't quite fit on this tag, but you know, again, it's Christmas. What else? You can also, because greetings cards are very expensive, aren't they? Very lovely, a lot of them, but very expensive. You could make your own greetings cards. You could buy either pre-made templates of cards from like craft shops, or you could just buy a pack of A4 card and make your own. Easy. Add green, instant tree. Exactly. If I did that in blue, it wouldn't be a tree, but because I've done it in green, it's a suggestive tree, an abstract tree. Abstract tree. That's a mouthful. Absolute mouthful. So yeah, that's all I've got to show you, really. There's not a lot I can physically show you because, like I say, there's just been loads of stuff moving around all over the place. I've been stepping around boxes and things and furniture and moving and all the different kinds of things. I think you'll agree that I look tired already before the building has even started. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this morning, doing my own DIY gift wrap. And I literally came to that idea, stood in the post office queue yesterday, looking at that roll of brown paper for £2.99. Our postal service is giving away shipping products. So I'm going to see if the paper is included. Oh yeah, good idea. So yeah, that is that. I have now got to go and move a load of stuff from around here. I've got so much to do in so little time. The issue is as well, we lose the light here. So in the summer, I can work till sort of nearly 10 o'clock at night and we've got light. When it's dark, in the winter, it just seems like the days are shorter. I know they're not. I know they're not. But it just seems like the days are short and you've got less light to work with. And yeah, it's been a lot, actually. So anyway, we'll get there in the end, because, you know, we always do. Whatever it takes, we always do. So thank you for watching. I haven't really got my hands dirty, although I have been doing all of those things to show you. Hopefully, even if it's just giving one person one idea, my job here is done. But yeah, hopefully in a couple of months, the worst of the building will be over. I'll be back to normal furniture content, normal, regular lives, weekly lives again, probably here. I'll speak with Dixie Belle and see what they want me to do, but I'm happy to come back here or whatever. If they want to go to Facebook, whatever. I'm easy like Sunday morning. So yeah, thank you for joining me today, and thanks for always joining me. I know there's people on here that come on every single week, and it's a really awkward time for you to come on, but you always come on. You're always supportive, so I appreciate that. I sound like I'm going forever, don't I? I'm not. I'm just going for a few months, a couple of months. But yeah, thank you as always for showing up, and I will see you. Keep in touch on social media. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere there. It's just the live videos. So keep in touch. I'll be updating the progress over there. And I'll see you in a couple of months. Have a lovely Christmas and a new year. And see you soon. Bye.